Kilo Oscar 4 Tango India Echo Ko4TIE. Christopher here in Gatlinburg, Kentucky.
Alrighty, and what's the name there?
Doing real good. Just heard you talking. You were on an ICOM 7300. You said I'm on an ICOM 718 using an antenna tuner. I have one of those antennas I just put up that happen to have an antenna tuner, and I'm just kind of curious how I'm doing. I'm doing 100 watts. Just kind of curious how I'm doing. How you're receiving me.
Roger. What's the name there?
Come again?
What is your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Christopher. My name is Christopher.
Roger, Christopher. And that 718, is that a newer radio or an older radio?
No, I think the ICOM 718. It was. They quit producing it a few years ago. It's been produced up to a few years ago, and now it's not being produced. But it seems to be, it's a pretty good workhorse. It seems like really nice, simple features for somebody getting into HF, like it was me. And I just got my general license about a month ago, and so this is my first ham radio.
Yes, sir. Well, there's a thing called transmit bandwidth. It's, common on newer radios. I don't know if yours has it, but we want to be in the highest transmit bandwidth as we can be, and which allows your transmitter to operate as best as possible. You might take note about that and look for it. It's transmit bandwidth, TBW, and we're looking for 100 to 2900. 100 to 2900 on your transmit bandwidth, or the best transmit bandwidth that you can get. If you have selectable, and if you don't, you just have to go with what you got. But anyway, our setup procedure is compressor processor on at 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled, Roger.
Yeah, copy that. Thank you. Say hello to you, and just thank you very much, and you have a wonderful evening. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Tango India Echo.
Roger. Well, we do have a couple of other things that you might be able to work on to facilitate a better operation for your transmitter, and that would be to check out your ALC level to be sure your modulation level is correct, and that is go to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you say the word audio, adjust your ALC meter to where it reads 2/3 or 7, depending on which comes first. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I have it right now. My ALC, it's at a, let's see. Well, it's right on the end of the line. It's right at the line. It's on a 9.
Roger. So you're just to the right of middle scale on your ALC. Is that a Roger?
Yes, sir. I'm right at the line from going over the ALC. Yes, sir. I'm right on the line from going over where I think, from what I understand, it's supposed to be.
Yes, sir. Well, my suggestion would be to keep that ALC meter out so you can look at it as you're talking to your buddies and whatever, and try to work that ALC meter to where you just keep it in the sweet spot, and you can see where the sweet spot is. It's at 2/3, and the idea is to try to keep it there with your voice as best as possible, and that's also why we're running on 3 on your compressor. It just helps just a little bit, something that you won't hear on the air, but we want to try to keep that level up as best we can. Roger?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just lost you. Conditions are fading. Lost you. You're going in and out. But thank you very much, sir. I sure appreciate it. And 73 to you. Ko4TIE will be clear.
Roger, so yeah, you faded out to me also. So we'll say 73. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and join us next Friday if you can. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.